I'm going to march towards the statement of cash flows. But you need to keep in mind, for the statement of cash flows, it's about the company's cash flow over a certain period of time. For income statement, it's about profit. For the statement of cash flows, it's about cash flows. They are not the same. We need to have another statement about cash flows. Focus on the three sources of cash flows. Number one, cash flow from operating activities. I'm going to use a green pen. From operating activities. How do we construct the cash flows from the operating activities? We start from net income. I use a blue pen because it comes from the income statement. Add back depreciation. I also use a blue pen because it comes from here in the income statement. Then we are going to look at, I'm going to grab my black pen, looking for some items in the balance sheet. We are going to minus the change in non-cash current assets. And we are going to add in some I forgot a cash in here. Non-debt. Non-cash current assets plus the change in the non-debt current liabilities. So from the balance sheet, changes in the current asset part, non-cash, will be put in here. From the current liabilities, the non-debt ones will be put into here. And why we have the change in here? Okay, well, you don't have the change in net income or in depreciations because, again, balance sheet only tells you one point of time. In order to discuss about the cash flow over a period of time, you need to use the end of period level minus the beginning period level. That is a change over time. As a result, we have cash from operating activities. Second part, cash from investing activities. And that mainly comes from our long-term asset part. We'll put it in here. Since it's long-term asset, when we make an investment to purchase a long-term asset, we need to give out cash. So we have a minus change in long-term assets, including tangible assets or intangible assets. So that is about cash from investment. The third one, cash from financing activities. Keep in mind, in balance sheet, we talk about in balance sheet analysis, we have the DE ratio, right? For the company's financing, in general, we come from debt financing and equity financing. So I can first look at debts, maturing debts, and a long-term debt. They are all in here. Change, okay, I go with plus change in short-term debts, change in long-term debts. Then we're going to include activities from financing, from equity financing. If we have the paid dividend, if we pay dividend, I'm giving out money. So I'm going to minus dividends because I pay out money. And if we keep retained earnings, that will be something added into my part. So added the retained earnings. And also some activities that may change the common stock value. Okay, you are going to plus the change in common stock. Because if we issued more common stock, this level will go up. That means I sell more common stock into the market, I have more cash in. On the other side, if companies repurchase the stock, the level of common stock will reduce. But when you reduce it, you are going to give, because you reduce it, you have a negative side, because you give out cash in order to purchase back your common stock. Again, overall, that will be our cash from financing. In the balance sheet, 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals the total cash flow for a company over a year. And you can check it. If from your balance sheet, the change in your cash level equals 1 plus 2 plus 3 in your statement of cash flows, then your calculation should be all right. So by far, the two financial statements, how to construct them, have been introduced. And for doing the analysis, okay, I will tell you that analysis discussions are in our class notes, but in our exam, I will not require you to do the analysis, but I will require you to calculate the ratios. How to conduct the analysis in general, as I mentioned in my email, you do a horizontal comparison. Compare your ratios with your competitors, with your industry, with the market. Or vertical comparison. Compare my data with my ratio with a past year's data. So that's about the financial statements. Okay. And for the week 3 practice, I want to make the following comments. I'll try to have our questions ready and posted on Wednesday or by Wednesday. And I plan to change the due date from Friday to Saturday to give you more time to prepare and to play with the questions. And I will email you the answer file, okay, after Saturday. And if you want to do more practice, I just want to remind you, okay, the financial statements for the company is given to you, okay. You can follow the class notes, slide number 28, 47, 48, or 65 to do the financial statement analysis using the 2017 data. My example, my class notes use the 2018 data. Okay, and then for our exam number 2, it will cover our week 2 and week 3 discussion. I plan to change it from Saturday to Sunday. Okay, change it from Saturday to Sunday to Sunday and Monday, and the practice questions in this week and in the past week will be a lot of help, okay, to your preparation. And that is about the review for week 3. If you have any questions, email me or call my office. Bye.